Hello, Aaron with GrowLawnUglyWeeds.com here. Today I'm at my property. I have a St. Augustine lawn, and as you know, maybe you've seen some of my other videos, I use my lawn as a guinea pig. And today we're doing our second lawn scalp of the day, and I just wanted to show kind of what it looks like. I've already had my lawn cleaned up once this year. I use a company called Integra Lawns, and they do a really great job. So if you're looking for a lawn mowing company to do a great job, they mow our yard every week. And they've already done a leaf cleanup and a lawn scalp already once this year. But as you can see, I still have a lot of residue and thatch in my yard. And that's not because they didn't do a good job. They did do it. They did a great job. It's just I have live oak trees, and as anybody with live oak tree knows, that they drop a lot of leaves in March and April. And so if you get down in here, you can see all the leaves that have fallen. And my grass is gonna have to fight through all that stuff. And you see my mowing crews over here. My sons over here, they're scalping on the other side of the lawn. And you know, part of the problem that I struggle with is my shade. And we've had these trees pruned back this year. We use a company called Bowen Tree Service. They do a great job. So you're looking for a tree service. We have a couple different tree services we can recommend to you that we trust. If you just give our office a call, they can recommend them. But for today, we're gonna scalp this yard. It's mid-May, I'm sorry, mid-May. It's mid-April, and I have some brown patch. I had some brown patch right here. I had some brown patch over here, down by my truck, and then over here in this area over here. And last year, I had take-all root rot in the yard. And over the last year, I put down, let's see, I did 2 applications of sulfur. The first one I did at 23 pounds per thousand, and the next one I did about 20 pounds per thousand. And so why I did that is because my soil pH was around 7.7, and I wanted to drop that down somewhere closer to 7, or even 6.7 would be great. And so because take-all root rot can't survive in soil pH 6.7 or lower, so I can eliminate that problem if I can get my soil pH correct. So having said that, we're gonna mow today and scalp this out, and we're gonna get as much as we can. On this side, we have Bermuda grass over here. This is Celebration Bermuda, and it's real thatchy. And we're gonna mow this down as low as we can. We're not gonna do any kind of special treatment to it. We're just here to scalp it and show everybody the benefits of scalping their lawn in the spring. And you will have to do it several times. Like I said, we had this lawn done about a month ago, and it's time for it again. And it looks good, but it could look a lot better if we do a lawn scalp today. So stay tuned. We're gonna do a before and after. So we're back. My sons and I, we scalped and bagged our lawn, and we mowed it on the lowest setting with a Toro commercial 21-inch mower with a bagger. And I had some Rhizoctonia or brown patch in the yard. The brown patch is over here. I have some brown patch over here, and those areas are kind of exposed a little bit. It might be hard to tell now that after we've scalped the lawn, but this is going to go a long way in helping the lawn breathe. And one of the reasons why you get disease is, one, all the rain that we've had. So there's 2 kinds of lawns. There's ones with brown patch and ones that are going to get it. As far as St. Augustine goes, Bermuda, you really don't have to worry about it too much. But so you can see, we scalped everything. And this year I've trimmed my trees up again. And this is something that I have to do every other year. or more often, because I get all these shaded areas. So this area here, and as we move into the shade, as I'm moving into the shade right now, these areas don't get 6 hours of sunlight a day. So right now I'm getting the house is blocking the sun here. You can see here that I don't have any grass because that doesn't hardly get any sun. And then this is completely in the shade. And then when the sun's coming up on the other side, I have filtered sun. So I'm not getting enough sun in some areas. In the areas that I get full sun, my grass looks amazing. But just know when you're in the shade, you're gonna have to lower your expectations. So over here, we have everything scalped over here. Everything's looking good. Again, the brown patch area here, brown patch area over here, and then we have some right here. This is the area that we had the grub damage last year. And then so we caught it soon enough to where it didn't really cause any major damage. But over here in my Celebration Bermuda, what we did is we left this strip alone. So the boys, they scalped this area and they bagged the clippings. And as you can see, there's still a lot of residue here. So it's not like scalping and bagging gets it all. It doesn't. It gets a lot, but there's still a lot that could be removed. Today I just wanted to do a little addition to our video here. So this is the section here that we scalped and bagged with the 20-winch Toro mower. This is the section here that we didn't do anything to. This has been scalped already once this year. It's April 18th, I believe, somewhere in that range. And then this morning I came back out and I took a weed eater and I weeded this little from the fence to right here, so you could see the difference between a lawn scalp, and then this is really how I really want it. And you can only use a mower to scalp your lawn low based on how level it is. And this isn't terribly level, so I could only get down to about 1 inch. So right here, I went back and with a weed eater, and you can see here that there's still a lot there. That's all still attached. And then this, I got all of that out of there. That's why I put these golf balls here. You can see this one, this golf ball sitting on the top. This ball is kind of sitting kind of like maybe a little rough, and then there's the deep rough over there. So right here, this is what the problem is. This stuff right here, all of that. All right, so there's plenty of green to be grown under this, but it's going to have to fight through all of this dead winter grass. All right, and this is Celebration Bermuda. And if you're wondering why your grass isn't green in mid-April, I mean, this is why. And I wouldn't panic yet. There's a lot of yards that are like 50-50 right now, and it's because they're struggling with fighting through the residue and the thatch. So don't panic. It's April 18th, and it's not a big deal if you're not fully green yet. Now, if you get into the May 1st and May 15th in that range, and your yard's still in dormancy, then you could start to wonder what's happening. And probably what's happening is something the year before, the season before, something affected your grass and it didn't come out of dormancy correctly like it should have. Like, for example, maybe it went into dormancy, in the winter, and it was under drought stress. So every year we know that Mother Nature's going to cut the water off in June, and we're not going to get a whole lot of rain. And so if your yard went into dormancy on the first freeze and it had drought stress, it could very well be struggling to come out. So just take that into consideration. And if that's the case, it would just keep fertilizing it, and eventually it'll come out eventually. But if you want to be one of the first ones to be green in the spring, this is what you need to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back in a month, and then we're going to show our before and after results. We did the one earlier today in Mountain Valley, and then we did this property here in Sierra Estates, both in Burleson, Texas. And stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, it really helps us out. If you have any questions, give us a call at 817-447-7711 or go to our website at uglyweeds.com. Thanks.